Hey everyone, so today we are going to do a video review for the Wagner Furno 500. This is a heat gun that I've had for about 4 or 5 months now, and man, I've been using it a lot. I've been doing a lot of painting around the house, a lot of trim work. I'm trying to paint it white just because it's got that nasty wood look. Not the nice wood look, just the cheap wood look. So what I don't like is the brush stroke, so what I'll do is I'll come out to the garage and I'll spray it with a spray gun. It gives it that nice clean look. Problem is I live in Ohio and it's January, so it gets really cold and paint doesn't like to dry when it's cold, especially when it's January. So what I'll do is I will spray it and I'll actually hit it with the Wagner heat gun. It'll tack up a little bit, and then I'll spray it again, and then once I get the final coat on, I'll hit it one more time, let it dry a little bit, and then I'll bring it into the house and let it dry completely. So it's been working a lot. I've been using it a lot lately. Can't wait till I'm done with that project. But anyway, it has a lot of different options on this. The first thing I want to point out, so I don't forget, is look how it's standing. You know, these tips get really hot, especially because they got metal up on top and they stay hot for a while. So what Wagner did was they came out with these little legs here, and when it's done, you just set it up like that. You don't have to worry about laying it down next to something and it's going to catch it on fire. So safety first, right? Secondly, it's all digital. And it gives you a couple different options. We'll talk about that. It comes with a tip that I leave on all the time, and I don't take this off. This helps spread out the heat evenly on the paint, so I just leave it on. But this does come off. You just twist it and it comes right off. So let's talk about the face. You got a power button, you got a fan button, and you got your heat buttons. This is plus and negative. So plus, if you hit that, you're going to get a little bit hotter of a heat. Hit the negative, a little bit less heat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the power button. And you can see here, once I click that down, this is just like a warm setting. If I wanted to go hotter, I'm going to hit that plus button, and it's going to bring that heat up. Glowing red, Furno. If I need a little bit more oomph, I'm going to hit this fan button again. And you can hear how it kicks on into high mode, right? If I don't want that much, I'm going to hit that fan button again and it'll bring it down to low mode. And once again, if I don't want that much heat, I'm going to bring the minus down to the warm mode. And what also is pretty cool about this is that when I click the off button, it goes into cool down mode. So it just kicks the fan on, no heat, and you simply just set it up and let it cool down, and you don't have to worry about catching something on fire. So that's pretty nice. Once that kicks off, I'm actually going to melt a glue stick for you. See how fast it takes to melt that down. Okay, so you can see it cool down. It's still hot to the touch, but you know, it does help cool it down a little bit. So we're going to turn this on. We're going to kick it on high heat. I'm going to put this glue stick down, let this warm up for a second. And we're going to try to melt it and see how long it takes. So some heat's coming out of here now. So I'm just going to go over this. And I have to say, I really do like this gun, just because I've really been using it a lot. It's been so helpful just trying to get that paint to dry. And it's worth the money. I mean, some of these things can be really expensive, but this isn't expensive at all, and you get so much use out of it, especially if you're painting around the house. Even if you're not taking it outside, if you're just in the house painting something and you want to put a coat on a little faster so you don't got to wait a half an hour in between each one, you just hit it with this heat gun and it tacks it up real nice. So it's getting real glossy here. And if I were to push on that, I can probably just smash it up because the glue is probably so soft. And these glue sticks are pretty tough, so it's not just going to ooze all over the place. But you can see, this thing gets extremely hot. So you can see how well that works, right? And you can take glue off of things. I mean, if you have old paint that you need to get off something, this thing heats up so high that you just put that on that paint and it'll actually take it right off. You can just scrape it right off with a scraper. It's really something else. That works very, very good. And then once again, I'm just going to hit that power button. I'm going to let it cool down. I'm going to set it up on the side here. But all in all, I got to tell you, I love this gun. If I had a chance to give it, you know, between 1 and 5 stars, I'd give it 5 stars just because it works so well. And I've been using it so much and it hasn't failed me at all. So if you're looking for a heat gun, you know, the Wagner Furno 500, I think they have a Wagner Furno 300. I don't think it comes with all the, you know, fan speeds and all that. I might be wrong, but I know they have a smaller one. But it just works so perfectly. I wanted to put this out there for you, and I hope this helps. Have a great day.